Previously on KIMBA TV. Camilo. The math says you're longing this, this, or this. And after this, it kind of gets a little, Okay, we're going here now. Unless, you know, something like this happens. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think for me, any big pullback, I'm going to be really excited about getting into longs.
He said,
only KIMBA got your fever. Only KIMBA feeds that meter. You don't need no other streamer.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing?
Everybody used to say, no stream hits like this. No one reads like KIMBA.
All right. Ding, 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 ding. New York Open, y'all. Let's go. Y'all ready for this juicy gap? Ka-choya. Any questions? You guys doing okay? Incognito, Fred, Patriots, Epin, 98 Bad Bunny, what's going on? Vlad, what's going on? Hedge Fund, what's going on? Hans Hugo says quick flush to 96K, right? No, it's Fibonacci. So what does the book say when you get to the 1.5? 1.25 before the 1.618, right? So theoretically, like something like this. Just trust the math, brother. What does the book say when it goes to the 1.2, 1.5? You should see a 1.25, right? Kind of like 7.7505 rotation, 8.86618 rotation, 1.5, 1.25 rotation. So first level you want to keep an eye on that. And just remember, we already talked about all of this. That's how we pulled this line. And then remember, that's our next extension target. So yeah, math. Isn't it crazy that we drew this? I don't know when we drew the 1.5 and the 1.618. Yesterday or 2 days ago? Oh, yeah. Easy money, hoe. Easy money, hoe. Quit playing with him, hoe. Let's go. Quit playing with him, man. Quit playing with him. Mark, what's going on, man? You juicing? You juicing, motherfucker? Quit playing with him, man. How we doing? And Rada, happy Friday, brother. What's going on? Populous, what's going on? Bulldog, what's going on? Mark, what's going on? RPM says, Pixel Perfect Golden Poquito. Yes, for RTETH. If we can get back above POC, we slowly but surely grind it up to 130K. Yeah, correct. Probability-wise, though, this is leaning closer to the gap getting filled. Yeah, so yes, I mean, I'm higher time frame bullish for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it closes that gap on Monday or some shit. And if for some reason it I don't want to say nuke, but if for some reason it does pull back a little bit today, the settlement is actually a really interesting place where you would expect buyers to step in. If it's over the weekend, you're probably looking at something like not doing a full gap fill. Even on Monday, you probably don't want a full gap fill. If you get an SFP on Monday, you don't get a full gap fill. So that would make probably the most amount of sense. So let it crab, kind of fucking around. Maybe one more high. But yeah, well, if you get above 118, 385 or whatever that point of control is, yeah, probably higher. Yeah, but maybe SFP of that low over the weekend could be an interesting long. Yeah, smaller time frame, like you kind of need to be on your toes a little bit because it did lose VWAP. Yeah, so if it like nuked in the next 3 hours, then I would be like, okay, settlement long, easy. If it's not gonna nuke today, then it would be like SFP 115. Or over the weekend, SFP 115.5, whatever that thing is. What's your plan on S&P? Well, what I want to do is, you see this 7.5 or 886 reset, 886, try again, 618. This time with VWAP it held. So we want to get above 7.5, 786. Our TP is right here. But I think we need to lower it. Don't you? Any other questions? Brian Show, you're expecting the swing fail during the retest of 1.25 or the low should be front? I think we just I think talked about that. Ask me again at the end of the stream, and we'll have so much more data that I'll know way better towards the end of the stream. So ask me again towards the end of the stream. How you doing, Zerniat? Sub Mope, you Gucci Magooch. Chart display better than spaceship. Okay. All right, how we doing? How we doing? You guys okay? Last hour. Anybody need a recap? Coke Zero, you good? Coke Zero, were you here for the live pink? Yeah, we're going to put our stop loss at break even now. So, well, I mean, further up, I mean. But what do you think? But we got, you missed almost the whole stream. Don't even worry about it, dude. Just get caught up when you can. Yeah, as always, brother, we can't lose. It already made a higher high, so we were playing this. So literally, golden pocket is the entry. So 886, 618. And BTCC isn't too bad. Yeah, I was hoping that we would either hit TP or get stopped out because I want to see what the fee is like and the slippage. But on Monday, we're going to do this like for real. You can trade, yeah, traditional markets. And if you guys want anything else, let me know. Apple, AMD, Amazon, Coinbase, Costco, Ruru Remen. You want to short Ruru Remen? Facebook, S&P, Netflix, Microsoft, Master Strategies. And if you want any gold, and if you want anything else, just let me know. NASDAQ, Tesla. You want to short Uber with me? Let's go. Let's get nasty. Tell me whatever you want on here. Just tell me. Walmart, bitch. And no KYC. Swag. Why do you think we're fucking promoting these exchanges? But yeah, if you guys want any other stocks, just tell me and we can get it up in there in like 6 hours. But we did this live. All right. And starting on Monday, so Coke Zero, basically what we talked about is on Monday, I'm going to maybe either Monday or Tuesday, okay? I'm going to I'm going to show up pre-market. All right? And then we'll do like 15, 20 minutes of alpha TA. And then Monday and Tuesday, or maybe Monday and Wednesday or whatever, we'll scalp for like the first 2-3 hours of S&P. I'm not really going to be looking at the chat. I'm just going to be locked in. And then we'll do a lettuce break. And then we'll resume the stream like normal. And then maybe on other days, instead of scalping S&P, we'll scalp Bitcoin or altcoins or shitcoins. But if you don't have a CFD platform, get on BTCC. Tigran, JF, Castillo, Cage, Cookie, Lax, Malik, Tigran. Castillo says that is crazy. Yeah, get up on it. Get up on it. And if you've never traded CFDs, Castillo, I want you to be aware of what kind of slippage you can experience. So take a couple of, obviously you can't trade it over the weekend, but on Monday or, especially if you're going to try to trade S&P on Tuesday during CPI, you need to figure out what kind of slippage and what kind of fees you can expect so you don't fuck it up on Tuesday flying blind. Right? But pretty cool though, right, Castillo? No KYC, just upload USDT, and the prices are pretty exact. Take a look at S&P on BTCC, compare it to ES futures, it's almost exact. Cyree says, I'm a binge watch all the recaps on YouTube, hoping nice. And over the weekend, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th highlights should come back on as well. So, yeah. But Cyree, I'm not here to tell you that my way of trading is the best. I'm not saying that I'm a better trader than you, Cyree. I'm not saying that you should do exactly what I do. I'm just here to hang out with y'all. So please do not put me on a pedestal. Make sure that you watch other people. Make sure that you nerd out. Make sure that you go to Google and YouTube. Do you believe? Liquania, stand up! I love y'all, man. Happy Friday. Stop the music. Joffrey says, Kimba, can you check Dot, please? He broke 2 POC, first one at 3.8 and second one at $4. Can you continue your analysis? Well, it's Friday, so you decided to ask me on the most useless day. Joffrey, just ask me on Monday. Anything that I tell you right now is going to be useless in 35 minutes. Understand? All I can tell you is I'm waiting to see if we can TP the long there. I might short here. I don't know. That's all I got. Bitcoin, I think you want to look at longing if you can get the 115 sweep. Okay, Dot, levels probably have not changed. So you need to have levels to the upside and downside. This is it for Dot. So level, beyond here. What did we say? It's all here. Okay. The reason why you're asking me all this, the bigger problem, okay? I don't care about your long right now. If you don't have this fixed range volume profile, if you don't have these levels identified, you're going to get got at some point. Okay? So we talked about this for a while now. These are daily candles. I cannot stress the importance of you being able to identify these levels on your own. All right. You should have anchor VWAP from here, anchor VWAP from here. You got me? But ask me on Monday. Don't TA Friday, 30 minutes before markets are going to close. Probably literally the most useless time to ask me for TA. Do you understand why? It's going to be low volume over the weekend. So you might have a juicy juice, but you know, what we talked about with DOT is if you don't have a long, you need to get in before you get back above value. All of these are going to be rotations. And DOT isn't the only one that just is now peaking above value area low. You should be able to tell me the 5, 6 coins that are peaking above. And perhaps you're going to get a bullish retest. Or do you remember like all of the things we talked about with stuff like this? Do you remember when I drew that line? A lot of things to talk about. Yeah, you remember? Okay, awesome. So, yeah. This. All of these levels have, you know, a logical reason behind them. All right, but that's your daily. So, you good? You good, Joffrey? Let's get it, Joffs. You got it, my boy? What about this? You got this? Here's Sol. Do you see the difference between DOT and Sol? DOT. Sol. ETH. Level to level. Copper Don says Tau. We already looked at it. Make sure you rewind and get caught up. So for what I would highlight to you is same thing. All right, 29 minutes left. Love you guys. Get nasty on them, chat. Stay safe. Houston is going to hang out with you guys a little bit after, so don't go nowhere. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, Bears, we're all Lions. Shay's Anatomy says, Kimba-sama, I have a testimony. Since joining the stream, I've been working on my system. I've been consistently losing for about a year, but this month I strictly followed my system. I only risked 1% per trade and had about 30%. I have recovered my 90-day P&L. That is awesome. From negative 70 to now we're back to negative 10. Nice, Shays. Keep it up. Be consistent. That's beautiful, Shays. That's it, my guy. Yeah, RTH, you know, obviously made a bad high. And so clearly, if we can get into like a 114.5, you know, 115, whatever, long on CME on Monday, that would be a pretty interesting long. So, yeah, 120, 500-ish is an interesting level to the upside over the weekend. Obviously, bad highs getting clean would be funny. And then, you know, getting that 114 low first, and then maybe 120 short CPI Tuesday. CPI Tuesday, y'all. Yeah. Anyways, give it up for Houston. Love you guys, Lions. Big ass giveaways on Monday. Exclamation 2-bit, exclamation BTC, exclamation WEEX, exclamation KCEX, exclamation BLOFIN. Just all of them on exclamation giveaway. Every day we'll give away more than $5,000. Sounds good? Have a great weekend. Make sure you guys rest up. I need everybody's best on Monday. No excuses. Sounds good? Enjoy your weekends. Have a great weekend. Have a great night. Hey, what a week. Hey, we're going to make another all-time high this month, so let's get ready. Give it up for Houston. Kachaya!